MTD, meditation. It is not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Have faith in God's timing. It's better to wait a while and have things fall into place than to rush and have things fall apart. With man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. You are what your deepest desire is. As your desire is, so is your intention. As your intention is, so is your will. As your will is, so is your deed. As your deed is, so is your destiny. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Do not be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them and start again. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. A hero is an ordinary individual who finds strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death, but once. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Victory belongs to the most persevering. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The future depends on what you do today. For I can do everything through Christ, who gives me strength. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.